Hello, this is Sue Land, and I'm in Billy the Kid Museum in Hico, Texas. Thank you for joining us today. I have a special guest here with me that we're going to be talking to. He's our police chief, Ronnie Ashmore. Ronnie has some exciting news to tell us. I've just found out about it, but it's something that's been happening, and I think it's just absolutely wonderful. Ronnie, thank you for joining us.
Glad to be here.
Well, I want you to tell me a little bit about yourself. I know that you're the chief of police here in Hico, but I also know you have a new career. Tell me about that.
I do, and I got my first book published earlier this year. It's called Family Secrets. It's the first book in the Kobe PD trilogy, and I'm very excited for it.
Well, can you give me a little bit of a synopsis?
It is a crime fiction novel. It is set in a small West Texas town, and it involves a police department trying to solve a series of crimes and how the police gather that evidence and try to solve the crime and bring the suspect to justice.
Oh, now that does sound like something that I want to read. I love mysteries. Tell me about your main character. Who is he?
Well, the main character is a young cop named Mike Collins, and he's the one that initially catches the case, so to speak, as to what he's got to do to solve it. And it involves eventually the whole department in trying to apprehend the suspect.
Very good. Now, is this character about somebody you have known in the past or perhaps yourself?
No, these characters I've lived with for a while. I wrote a couple of stories involving them back in college, and I wasn't really happy with them. And I feel that with this story and this trilogy set, story arc, that I've got a good story to put them in.
Great. Well, I know that you also had another interview here just the other day, and it went far and wide. Tell me about it.
I had my first radio interview, and it was from a UK radio station over in someplace in England. I can't even remember the name now. But,
Well, the UK covers a big area, so we hope it just goes all over that place.
And it went all over the world. It was over the internet, and it was a good little experience.
Well, fantastic. Well, we're hoping you're going to have more than that,
I hope so.
Okay. Well, I appreciate very, very much you coming in. Now, what can you tell me about what's going on in Hico as far as your duties?
Well, Hico's just going along. It's great here. I encourage everybody to come visit and see what it's all about.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that as businesses here in Hico and also as people that live here.
That's right.
Well, we're proud of our police.
I would like to tell you that I have book 2 of the Kobe PD trilogy coming out next year in 2021. I also have a Western fiction book coming out in 2021 that I'm looking forward to see what happens with all that.
Well, now I have to know because Westerns are my first love. What's it about?
The Western is about a Texas boy who is trying to change his ways, and he drifts north, and the adventure ensues from there.
Well, if it's, I've been told if you have a book and it becomes a hit, if there are people standing in line wanting to make a movie out of it.
I hope so.
Well, me
I
too.
think either one of them would be a good one.
Well, great. I'm looking forward to having my copies of those books. Where can we get them?
Family Secrets is available at barnesandnoble.com, and it is available at amazon.com right now.